when I'm talking about the lock, so we need the key. So key is your own knowledge, or maybe the knowledge of your teacher, who is helping you to open that lock. Otherwise, everything is like exists just like by the stories. People are talking about the story of the sun. People are talking about the story of the moon. We have the 9 planets. So these 9 planets, 7 planets is connected to your 7 days. Start from the Sunday to Saturday. So all these 7 planets. Then after 2 very special planets, they call the shadow of the different. One is the shadow of Saturn, is a Rahu, and the one is the shadow of Mars, is called Ketu. So it's just science little bit. I don't remember how they mention in the sky. I think Diana know better than me. Because history, for me, I like the history, like traditionally something they have the stories, or when they talk about some math, so I'm not interested to understand the science. So then we talk about the sign, we call Rasi. So 12 sign. We start from Aries to Pisces. So all these 12 signs. So if you see the chart, so these boxes, you see there are 12 boxes. 12 boxes we call houses. Like for example, you are living in your different house, so this is your box. To understanding the Vedic astrology, so I have to tell you these are boxes, because you understand. If I say the house, is difficult to understand. So these, see, so these, everyone can see this figure, or I made big? Yeah. Is also recorded.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will make little bit bigger this. So you can see this pole. This is called Kundali, as a Vedic astrology chart. So it's going to come out if you put your information, all your information. So this is a very simple software. Is a Astro Sage. Everyone, if you knows, you can download and you can put your information. This chart is going to come out. So mostly the simple concept, 9 planets and 12 signs. They're gonna play the whole role in your life. And then after, it's just like an ocean. How much I'm trying to explain you, but I cannot tell you like I'm doing my best, but I know everything. That's why when we talk about the astrology, so mostly we are working as a human, right? So for the human we are working. But this astrology is not end. It's working for every single species, whatever you can see in the world. But as a human, we say we are the best because we are just talking to human. You are not talking to human to animal or the tree. So only for us as a human is the best, but not for everything. Right? So these the boxes. It's gonna start from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I will write down the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the 12 houses represent the whole life of what is as a human we do. Like birth to death, these 12 houses. Everything you can see. And I really like to see business, money and career because I am young. For the spirituality, you just, like for when we talk about the spirituality, the real spirituality is only your home. In the home, there's a tiny room. In the tiny room, there's your small asana where you are going to sit down and doing meditation. And this is the final and last spirituality. After the satsang, going yoga practice, going to the teacher, doing the dance, or whatever the activities you are doing, this is socializing, community gathering. But your own spiritual practice, that is small place. So I have my that place and I don't want to do anything else after that. So once you understand yourself, then it's very easy to enter the knowledge and you can help to others. If I can help myself for business, money and career, you can help other self also. And especially for the young people, they definitely, I feel, confused what to choose, because she's a yoga teacher. I also want to be yoga teacher. He has an iPhone. I want to buy iPhone also. Because he has. Astrology is saying you don't need iPhone. You need iPad. So you understand by the astrology. Small point and this show you. So first these boxes, I am write down only the number for the box. And the number also show the sign, 12 sign, zodiac sign. So you don't need to confuse, because every time when I start the workshop, people they trap only in the sign and boxes. So just understand, if this is your first time, please just open any app and put your information and just see. If I start to explain, I will do continue 6-month workshop, then you want to understand, oh, I understand something. So please don't make confusion. Only here to understand, those people already know the astrology, they can understand what I'm trying to say. But who doesn't know the astrology, only people want to confuse only this box or this whole chart. So please don't confuse, just enjoy with me the essence and understand it's really for me or not. If you think this is for me, 100% accept. You think, oh, I am not interested, just leave as it is. Because everyone cannot eat the bitter. And if you eat the bitter, then you want to eat only bitter. Because this is the ancient knowledge and it's difficult to get in the same point immediately. It's just like how the child is growing, same the knowledge is growing until your year and year. For example, anyone sitting as a musician and you just say I am the singer. You cannot say that I am the singer from last year. You are the singer from maybe from when you were child, 5-year-old, and you start to sing. Your parents put you to sing. My parents did not put me to learn the Vedic astrology. My grandfather was saying, don't do this. But I liked. I have a book when I was in my 10th grade. I have the palm reading book, I have the Vedic astrology book. And I was just looking my chart. And the overall, right now, I find there is no negativity. You have to understand the elements. Astrology totally based on elementally. Like 5 elements, same, for example, fire and water. So where the connection is gonna come, either fire is gonna off or the water gonna be disappear. But there is no negative point. You have such a quality to gain. You can get the, how to say, nectar in that bitterness. And you understand that astrology, you can help yourself, you can help many people in the world. First, and also one more thing, never ask the question, when I'm gonna die. And any astrologer is telling you, you are gonna die at this time, please do not go back to him or her. Because you are not the God. And you don't know where is the God. So this is totally false question. Ask the question, only 2 questions with astrology based on only 2 questions. Any kinds of the profession, any kinds of the work, anything you are doing in your life depend of only 2 questions. Where is the problem? Where you wanna grow? That's all. There is nothing third point. Whatever you are doing the profession in your life, only is gonna work only 2 things. Where is the problem? Behind the problem. That's why you are the astrologer, doctor, engineer, whoever in the world, behind the problem. Otherwise, where I can grow. That's all. Astrology is done. Everything is done. So it's very simple. It's not astrology, but here I also like to talk about the business, money and career, because this is the most important point. Where is the problem? Where you wanna grow. Astrology, light, is showing the proper. You need to be doctor, she is engineer, he is businessman. That's all. And where the money is coming, you have to travel, you have to stay in your home, you have to open the big company. Very simple, you can see in your chart. Some people open only the one table and sitting in the market, they are earning huge money, and the showroom there is no customer is going. It's just all the planet, all these houses and sun. 2 planets play very strong role, Rahu and Ketu. 9th planet, simple understanding, I explain in a one point. Sun. Sun represents your family, Sun is your father, and Sun is also the government, higher authority. Simple. But Sun is very important for your family. Wherever the Sun is sitting, all the trade, all the activities belong to that house. So Sun, Moon is your mother. Moon is your big daughter in your family. Moon is your liquidity. Moon is your finance. Moon the water. Moon is the traveling. Many people can see and they knows like when I'm traveling, I'm getting the money. I'm not traveling, I'm not getting anything. People just take time to understand. Mercury, pure business and documents. Socializing, Mercury. Mars is your action, Mars is the conflict, Mars is the knife, sword, weapons. You see like those people have a strong Mars, most of the, you can see they are in the army or they are like a cops or they are very good soldiers. It's just the Mars. Mars also the technician. Your technical work, especially the engineer, Mars. But the Mercury is a businessman, businesswoman. Jupiter is your knowledge, leader. And according to the Nadi Jyotish, we call the Jupiter also the Jiva as a person. Jiva means like as a person, human. So wherever the Jupiter in the chart, so you can see my trade and how I am is belongs to that box. Then Venus. Very simple. Venus is your money. Wherever the Venus is sitting, it definitely is showing your money is gonna come from there. And Saturn is your profession, because we are talking about the business, money and career. So Saturn is your pure profession. And other side, responsibility and discipline. But Saturn is the pure profession. You can see in the chart where the Saturn is sitting in that house, that is the profession belongs to that house. Then Rahu and Ketu. So Rahu, R-A-H-U. So it's difficult to, I am not gonna be history, otherwise I already tell you have to come to me, continue. So Rahu understand the period of the time. So the first thing to understand the Rahu we call Maya. Rahu is like your shadow. You see the shadow? You cannot burn, you cannot put the water, nothing is gonna happen. The storm will come, nothing is gonna happen. Rahu. And same Ketu. Only the difference between Rahu and Ketu, Rahu is a materialistic and Ketu is a spiritual. So they have like the houses.
Sorry, what did you say K2 is?
Ketu is a spirituality. Yogi.
Spirituality.
All the yogis, their Ketu is definitely connect there, that places. But in the business, Rahu is you can say all your computer, mobile phones, Rahu, what you cannot touch. You all money in the bank, but you cannot touch your money. Rahu. Fake currency, Rahu. If I bring my rupees from India and I give you, can you give me the coffee? You will not sell. Rahu. Fake currency. We are living in the Rahu world. You cannot touch your money. Many people, if you go to the business advisor and they say, oh, you should invest the money in this, and suddenly your money disappear because of the Rahu. All the sudden event happened in your life is because of the Rahu. Rahu is the higher energy. We talk about like a Rahu represented by the snake. So Rahu and Ketu. Rahu is the snake, the head of the snake, and Ketu the whole part of the body. So mostly focus. Those people has a Rahu is strong for the business. They wanna do everything big. They invest big. They have everything big. And Ketu, very small things. They think, so I wanna do investment very small for this things, different. K-E-T-U, Ketu. So whoever doing the yoga practice, can you raise the hand? How many yoga teacher? And how many spiritual healer or whatever? Just raise the hand. Yes. So this is all they have the trade near the Ketu. And if you are doing, somehow if you have any kinds of the problem is coming through the Ketu, only this work is helping you. And the Rahu, all electrician like the mobile phone, computer, everything. This is Rahu. Got the eyes.
Who's the head of this?
Yeah, head of destiny. Now we talk about a little bit about the boxes, okay? So go very fast on the 1 point. This is your first house, you, the person. Second house, your money, food, your family money. Third house for traveling, marketing, documentation. Fourth house is your home, land and buildings, and your all the vehicles. Fifth house, especially for the stocks, you know.
Investments?
Yeah. No, not in the investment, it's stocks. Investment is gonna be here.
Okay, stocks.
There's a whole house for stocks.
There is one person, he just, people come to him and he just tell the time. And he just tell where you have to invest your money, which stock you have to invest, and you can gain the money. And also for your children and for your beloved, you know, to whom you love, this is the person here, fifth house. Means your lover, yeah, fifth house.
Wait, where was stocks?
Fifth house, fifth.
Okay, so also that, okay.
Yeah.
So all the volatile stuff.
And sixth house. So sixth house, how many people do job? So this is your sixth house. Your job, services. What you are providing, all your services and job.
Is it your career or it's not your career?
The career, so see the career gonna be here.
Okay, okay.
Okay? But your job, you are doing the job from the sixth house. So you see like the whole Kundali, like whole chart is saying, I'm gonna do job, business, or I'm gonna make only money, or gonna sleep in a home. But this is also sixth house is the house of your customer money. For example, this is you, so your money is here, and this is your customer is here. So first house you. So your customer is sitting just opposite to you. So customer money is here. If you have the blockage in this house and you are suffering from, many people cannot ask the money from your customer, especially the yoga teacher or healer and everyone. They think it's very difficult to take the money from the customer. Means the sixth house, you have the little bit problem there. And you work on this thing, it will help. Here is your business. All the trade and business, seventh house. Eighth house. Very interesting house. Many people think, oh, this is totally negative house. We according to the Vedic Astrology, so we call 6, 8, 12, and third also negative house. But as a family, as a person, seventh house is the most negative house. Because I'm going to explain very simple. So this is you and she is your wife. This is your wife house. And when people have this, so what is happening as a for the man? So the energy is releasing. So you are going to die. Means like when you are making the love. So what happened for the especially man? Releasing the energy means you are decreasing your age to 7th house. And also for the woman also is bringing the pain. Whoever, the planet is sitting in the 7th house and people are facing so much pain and problems. This is not the pain and problem. Main pain and problem is here in the 7th house. There is only the remedies. It's like a Mahamrityunjay mantra. That's all. You go any astrologer and you ask the so many remedies, you wear the stones and do puja. It's not gonna work. Only it's gonna work the either you chant the Hanuman Chalisa because the incarnation of Shiva, like a Rudra, we will have to do the Rudra meditation. So he is the incarnation of Lord Shiva, so Rudra avatar. So Hanuman is good and Mahamrityunjay is good. If you see in your chart, the dasa is called timeline, and you are passing through that timeline of the planet, and that planet is sitting in 7th house. And you really, I'm not saying everyone is feeling the pain, but in case like you things like I have the pain, something you can definitely you cannot tell anyone, right? But you are in the pain, then you just do only Hanuman Chalisa or Mahamrityunjay mantra. But for the business, money, career, this is your business, your trade. When you have the business, your customer also here in 7th house. Then 8th house, inheritance. I tell you the how the inheritance come. Did you see the beggar? If you go to the India or maybe here homeless people, in India some beggar they just lay down and put the like a bed sheet and they just cover their head and put the box and people are passing and leaving the coin and money. This house, you are not doing anything but money is coming. Sudden money, inheritance, also the problems in your life, sudden problem, not the problem, sudden problem. Suddenly something problem come. 8th house. Suddenly something happen. But there is a remedies also if you are doing those trade, then you don't have a problem. Now let's see. So what is the 8th house? How many people we are sitting here? If we count, I think more than 30 or 40, including me. And we all are sitting because of 8th house. 8th house is an occult, hidden knowledge. And you all come to get the hidden knowledge because of this house. Otherwise, I'm telling you who don't want to come means it's not connected to the 8th house. How many people in the whole? I think more than 1,000 people. Only this much people are here just because of the 8th house. Means all people want to learn the astrology. So those people passing the timeline of the planet, and the planet is making the connection or sitting here, and you have the sudden problem. Very simple remedies, or you have a loss in your business, or you have a loss, any kinds of the losses. I would say find any astrology book and just read. You understand or you don't understand, no matter. You just read. You come out those problems. Even you are just going to the astrologer. For example, you come to me and I am just giving some remedies, or you are just energy, the energy field. Like for example, like someone is thirsty, then person go to the water, right? Or you have the bottle and you are drinking. So same like you have in the problem, and the problem, sudden problem is coming, and you have the astrologer in your life, or you are doing the study of your life. Problem, you don't face those problems. So now we go in the 9th house. So 9th house mostly represent the long traveling, and also, so here you see that this is your primary education, like under the 12th grade. Then after the 12th grade, higher education means you go to the college and universities. All the professor belongs to here. And all the higher knowledge when we talk about. So when you are studying the astrology, Veda, yoga, that is also considered the higher knowledge. It's not like you need any certification of the university and you are telling I am this university or that. Only study yoga, astrology, Vedas is itself higher knowledge. But astrology also the occult. All the tantra, like people do black magic, all those things connect to the 8th house. Behind the curtain.
8th or 9th?
Yes, 8th house.
8th.
And 9th house is like a more like a knowledge. So how many people like they go teach as a professor, or you are doing the higher study here. 10th house, we see the profession from the 10th house.
What?
Profession, your work, your profession, yeah. Yeah, career. And your status from the 10th house. Yes?
Well, I don't understand that.
Status.
Your status.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
The 10th house. Status means like you are making any kinds of the work in a big company. You are going in a 5-star hotel for business meeting, anything. This will maintain the status. You have like I don't know, there's so many cars named like a Porsche or something. It's maintain the status. It's 10th house. You know, maybe you are losing your money, I don't know. But the 10th house activate. Here is your profit, and most important thing, your community work. Whatever you do, whatever the work connect to the community. Socializing, club, community. Many people, they think like I just sit at home and work on the computer and I will get the money, and they have so much trouble. They don't get one penny, anything, and they are continue working. Means somehow they need to go to the community, meet the people, and you have work and money. People are paying for your work because of this house. And last, 12th house. So all your expenses. Many people say, I have so much expenses in my life. So what is the remedies for the expenses? How to save the expenses? Invest. So investment also from here. So you see the stock here in the 5th house, but investment you're gonna see from here. So now everyone understand. Now just play the magic. So what's gonna happen? So let's write down for the money. Okay. So I said this is your 2nd house, 6th house. So now you can write down for the money, where the money is gonna come. So 2nd house, 6th house, 10th house, 11th house.